This is Mike with AskTractorMike.com. Had a request from a viewer to tell you what you need to carry in your toolbox on your tractor. And that brings up a really sore subject with me. These little bitty toolboxes they put on these tractors, you can't carry hardly anything in them. About the only thing there's room for in the toolbox is stuff that you can fix in the field. And there's not really a whole lot on a tractor you can fix in the field. But I'm going to tell you today what I have in my toolbox. And then I'm going to tell you at the end about a solution to the storage problem on a tractor I've come up with. First off, what's in my toolbox? Well, in every toolbox, and this is a law in Iowa, every pickup truck and every tractor should have baling wire, a wire that came off a wire-bound bale, and twine off a bale. And every pickup truck on every farm and every tractor I've ever been around has these two items. And generally, you look more farmy if you like hang it from the roll bar or tie it around the three-point links or somewhere. But these two things you need, because if Hooterville is ever in danger from a flood from the dam breaking, a farmer can go in with these two items and shore everything up, and the folks of Hooterville will be saved. Actually, I do occasionally. You're around fence or something that needs these, so I carry those in there. Second thing I carry, and this is what I use more than anything else, and I'm going to do a separate video on this, is a strap with a loop on both ends. I use this all the time. You can move a log with this with pallet forks. You can move implements around. I'm going to do a separate video on this, but these straps are handy to carry and a lot easier and more compact to carry than chains. Now, next things, I always carry a couple of extra hitch pins. You need these from time to time. I've got a thick one and a thin one. Now we get into tools. About the only thing you can really fix on a tractor, you can do your routine maintenance, and most of the routine maintenance I do is checking my gearbox oil in my brush hog and my post hole digger. And I have these Allen wrenches that are controlled, that fit a socket, and that's what I use them for. And I carry a little box of sockets and an adjustable wrench, and then also a pair of wire cutters and a set of needle nose pliers. And the reason I have these, about the only maintenance you can really do, if you snap a shear pin in your brush hog, if you have a shear pin, you can change it in the field. And so you can change it in the field. I keep a Gerber baby food bottle of shear pins just in case that happens. And so I can change one of my shear pins and get back to work. But you know, checking gearbox oil and changing pins, that's about all you can do in the field with the tools you can carry on a tractor. I do carry, and this is handy, use this all the time, a level. I always check my brush hog before I go to the field, make sure it's level so you get an even cut. And couple of extra linch pins, always lose those, and a pair of hand pruners. If I see a multiflora rose or a rose bush that needs to die, I jump off the tractor with these and take care of business. Other than that, there's a few spare parts down there and some leaves, and that's about all you can get in a tractor toolbox. All my life on a tractor, I have struggled with where to store stuff. Mainly this time of year in the fall when I'm getting ready to go to the forest and cut firewood, where to put the dang chainsaw. And I've had some good friends that have shared stories. One good friend put his in the loader bucket and then forgot it was there, went to push some brush and flattened it with the brush. I have another friend that stored his on the brush hog, which I've done, bounced it off without knowing about it and was doing some brush hogging and ran over it, and a ball of fire came out from under the brush hog and of course killed the chainsaw and really didn't do the brush hog any good either. So it's a common problem. I usually keep my chainsaw down on the operator platform, and I don't like that because if it bounces off, you'll probably run over it and kill the chainsaw and possibly ruin a tire. So about a year ago, I came up with an idea of a roll bar mounted tray to carry stuff on a tractor. And I named it the Tractor Caddy. And I went to a local machine shop that does really good work, who I trust, with the idea, and they loved it. And so they built a prototype, and the first prototype was solid all the way around. Second prototype had mesh on it, and it's got a mesh floor in it We had one that was mesh all the way around and it just wasn't strong enough, but we've come up with the idea of a solid front here and mesh on the back. And the reason we have mesh on the back is this does hamper your ability to see behind you a little bit. So we put mesh back there to improve your visibility, and I still really wasn't all that happy with the visibility to the back. And then my neighbor Chuck was looking at it. He came up with the best idea ever. He said, you know, if I had that, I would like to be able to take it off and use it on my four-wheeler. And that's when it hit me, oh, let's make it detachable. So we send it with clevis pins. So pull 4 pins, it comes right off the tractor. So if you're going to do a lot of brush hogging and you don't want to have it right back here where you can't see around it, you can take it off real easy and you can put it on your four-wheeler and go to the deer woods that way if you want to. One other thing I'll tell you, if you're like me and you have a fuel tank that's mounted behind the driver's seat on the tractor, it may make fueling up a little bit difficult. You may want to funnel, or you may want to remove the pins and take it off when you're fueling. Now, I'm going to tell you, there are a lot of roll bars out there. I mean, gobs and gobs of different roll bar designs. And we've tested it on as many tractors as we can find. I'm sure as many roll bar designs as there are out there, we're going to encounter one that it doesn't fit, but we have multiple holes in the brackets, so it'll adapt to most roll bars. If it doesn't fit yours, shoot me an email, mike@asktractormike.com. We'll try to figure out how to develop one to fit your roll bar at our expense and get you a bracket out that works for you. But I won't guarantee it fits every tractor, but it fits every one I could find. Now, another thing, it's not designed for pets or humans. Don't put a kid up there, and secure your items in place in case of a tractor rollover. You don't want all that stuff coming down on you. If you want to order this product, go to tractorcaddy.com. It's $199 plus freight. It's only available in the lower 48 states. I'm sorry to my Canadian friends and the folks overseas, but I think it's a great product. You can carry a chainsaw, you can carry a leaf blower, a WD-40, a small toolbox. There's a ton of stuff you can carry in the Tractor Caddy safely and not worry about losing it or running over it. I survive on web traffic. I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page and share this video with other tractor enthusiasts. And if you have questions or comments, especially about the Tractor Caddy, let me know. I'll try to get back with you. Thanks for watching. Make a great Christmas gift.